week's slate, conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top 25. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbelt Commodores, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstrom. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he takes this from inside 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Commodores offense comes onto the field for the first time today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up the line of scrimmage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Dump off caught by the running back. Back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Receiver makes the catch. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Miller. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Tailback with another carry. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Clemson Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. So the Vanderbelt offense heads back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? It's a wide receiver screen.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Completion sets up a second down play. It's a run to the left. As the first down is still going. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle, it's Alexander. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This one will be fair caught. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
Well, you can see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that 1st down.
The sure hands, it's Lewis. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's complete with a shovel pass. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They're going to run it here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Vanderbilt's offense has back out onto the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the crossing route. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab behind the line, it's Hudson. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over at that time.
When these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job in the defense to prevent a big play.
Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Caught near the sticks, it's Hudson. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Commodores trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The ball is caught. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Oh, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Back to pass. It's Pavia. Pressure is coming. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tries to get it to the running back. That's caught. It's Miller. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. And he'll pick up the 1st down. Stopped at the 27. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
kick this deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. He keeps it on the design run. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. That's solid run, good for 1st down yardage. On the run, it's Miller. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. With the catch, it's Miller. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Simpson. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure in the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. Quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football. And now you get to 4th down. You got the lead by a couple possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
They'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Gives it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. Defense out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys, and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a 4th down play coming up.
And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Handing off on the draw play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Dropping back. It's Simpson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he keeps it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
using his legs. It's Miller. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Alabama.
Hey, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
See if they can convert the point after. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
So second down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the fourth quarter.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Takes a deep shot on the move. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Commodores have first and 10 here. To the air, it's Pavia. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Second down after that short completion. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Alexander. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Defense trying to hang on the 11th play on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Has the 1st down and more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense in a split backfield now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Young. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Leaning on the run game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Here's the 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's Miller. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Short throw complete to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. And the Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution. attacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Pavia. Caught over the middle, it's Hudson. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.